Welcome back. So I have this template, I have created this template, and I'm going to be using this template in our project. Since this is not an HTML and CSS design course, I have already created this template. But I'm going to be walking you through the code. Don't worry about that. And you can use this template if you want. If you want to use your own template, that's fine, but you need to understand how to incorporate this template into Laravel, because if you don't get this right, it's not gonna work perfectly. So we already have created the blade template, but before I incorporate or add this template into our website, let me walk you through the template. So the template has home page, has the menu, which is the most important page. It also has the about page. It has the cart and search. It has many things that I have created, which looks amazing, and the design is just amazing. So the first step is that we need to open our project, and then we need to open the template. And in the template first, we need to open the index. This is the index of the template. So on the right side, this is the template. I'm gonna open this. You can open this in any text editor you want, or any um, um, IDE you want. I'm gonna open it in Sublime. You can open it in any text editor of your choice. So here, this is the template. I'm gonna copy the header. So you need to copy only the header, because we need to stick to blade template structure. So I'm gonna copy the header, which is this part, all of this part. This is the header. As you can see, it says here end header section. So you need to copy the header, and then what you need to do is that you need to paste that header in the, remember, in our project, this is the project now, you need to open the resources, views, and then we have the index. You have the header. We have the header. Open the header, and now instead of this code, I'm going to remove this code from this header, from this header.blade.php, and I'm going to paste the code. I'm going to paste the code from the template. So this is the header, and then I'm going to save. I'm going to click on File and then Save. Similarly with the footer, we need to open the template again. We need to open the template. It's already opened, I think. It's already opened. And then we need to copy the footer. So the footer, at the footer here, this is the footer. As you can see, it says the footer section. The footer section starts from here. It starts from here. So I'm going to copy this all the way to the end of the template. I need to copy all of this. I'm going to copy. And then in our project, we need to open the footer, and then we need to remove this code, and then we need to paste the new code here. Paste. And then you need to click on File and then Save All. Now with the content. With the content, again, we need to open the template. This is the template. And we need to copy the content. So the content is between the header and the footer. So the content starts from here. The content starts from here. So I'm going to start copying from here all the way to the end of this part, just above the footer. So this is the content above the footer. Actually, not this. From here all the way, this and this and this, all of this, and we need to stop before the footer. So we need to copy all of this, and then once we find the footer, we need to stop. So all of this, I need to copy all of this, and this is the footer. As you can see, this is the footer. So I'm going to copy this code. I'm going to click on copy, and then this is the footer. We need to leave the footer. Now we have the content. After you copy the content, you need to open the index, and then between the section and the end section, you need to paste that code. You need to paste it here. Click on right click and then click paste. Now the code has been included, and then click on File and then Save All. Now we have the basic code of the index. Let me now run our server. So I'm going to open the terminal, and then I'm going to first change directory to my project. So I'm going to say first cd desktop, because my project is on my desktop. I'm going to say cd desktop, and then I'm going to say cd and then my project name. So my project name is Laravel underscore project, and then hit enter, and finally we need to run the server. So to run the server, we have to say php and then artisan and then serve, and then hit enter, and now the server will start. Now let me head on over to the browser and let me run the server. I'm gonna say here localhost 8000 localhost 8000, and then hit enter. And as you can see now, we will have the template. But you will find that the template doesn't have a design. Why is that? The reason is because we need to include the design as well. So we need to open the template. We need to open the template and our project side by side, and then we need to get the code, get the CSS code, and include it into our project. So first, I'm gonna open in our project. We need to open the public, and in the public, we need to open the CSS folder. And then in the template, we need to open the CSS folder, and then we need to copy all of these files, copy all of them, select all of them, and then click on copy, and then paste them in your public CSS folder in your project. I'm gonna here paste them. So as you can see, I have all of these files now. Similarly, with the JavaScript, we need to copy the JavaScript. So I have here a folder called JavaScript. I'm gonna open it, and then I'm gonna select all of these files, and then I'm gonna copy them. I'm gonna click on copy, and then in our project, we need to paste them in the public JavaScript. So I'm gonna open the JavaScript, and then I'm gonna paste them here. Paste 3 items. Now we have these files. Similarly, with the image, we have images. I'm going to open the images, and then I'm going to select all of the images, and then I'm going to copy them, and then I'm going to include them in my public. I'm going to create a new folder called images, and then I'm going to open that folder, and then I'm going to paste the files here, paste the images. Finally, we have the fonts. So for the fonts, we just need to create a new folder in our project. We need to create a new folder called fonts, and then we need to open the fonts, and then we again need to copy all of these, copy all of them, and then paste them in your fonts here, paste them here. By the way, you can drag and drop. So if you cannot copy from here, if you don't have the option, if you don't have copy option, you can drag these files and drop them in the correct location. Now we are done with this part. The last part is that we need to open the index and the header and the footer. Let me start with the header. We need to open the header and make reference to all of these files. So in the header, the first step is that we need to make sure that we are pointing to the correct folder, because now if you open the public, you will find that we have CSS and we have the CSS files. If you open the JavaScript JS, you will find the JavaScript files. If you open the images, you will find the images. So we need to make reference to these files and folders. So first I'm going to open the header.blade.php, and then first we have this image. And to make reference to this image, we need to use a function in Laravel called asset. So I'm going to say here double curly braces, and then asset, and then the name of the image, the name of the folder first. So the name of the folder is images, and then / and then fave icon. Remember here it was fave icon, this fave icon. So here fave icon dot png. With the CSS, we need to do the same exact thing. We need to say here double curly braces, and then asset, and then brackets, and then single quotes, and then we need to copy this and remove it from here, and then paste it inside the single quotes, which is going to be like this: css/bootstrap.css. Again, the syntax is double curly braces and then asset, which is the asset function. The asset function accesses the public folder, and then we just need to say CSS because we want to access the CSS, which is this folder, and then we want to make reference to the bootstrap.css, which is bootstrap.css. This is the file. So we need to repeat this with every single image and with every single CSS and with every single JavaScript file we have here, with every JavaScript link we have here. So here this link is using HTTP, so we need to leave it alone. If it's using an HTTP, if it's using an external CSS file, don't change it, just leave it. Here with this we need to say double curly braces and then asset, and then single quote and then CSS and then / font awesome .min .css and then single quote and then bracket and then double curly braces. So I'm going to repeat the same exact thing for all of these files and folders. And by the way, the process is going to take a little bit of time, so you need to be patient. But it's worth it because it's going to save you a lot of time down the road. So we have here, for example, we have this image. We need to say double curly braces and then asset, and then single quote and then images and then / and then the name of the image and then single quote and then bracket and then double curly braces. So again, we need to go line by line and check every single image we have. So we are done with the header. So once you are done with the header, just click on File and then Save All. Now with the index. With the index, we need to start from the top. So from the top, we have this image. Let me just scroll slowly. So we have this image. I'm going to say double curly braces and then asset, and then the images and then the name of the image and then single quote and then bracket and then double curly braces. So I'm going to repeat the same exact thing with every image I have. And to make the process faster, you can do something like this. You can copy this code, and then whenever you find an image, for example this, you just can paste that code, and change just the name of the image, for example here 2, and here you can do this. This is going to make the process much faster. So I'm going to paste this, and then I'm going to say 3, and then here 4, I'm going to paste the new code, and then I'm going to say 4, and then with the 5th image I'm going to do the same, and then here 5, and here 6, and then 7, and then 8, and we are done. I think we have 10 images. So we have this image as well. This image is about image. It's called about. We need to say about -image.png. And we are done with this part. We are almost done. So here client2.jpg. I'm going to say here client2.jpg, and here client1.jpg, client1.jpg, and we are done with the index. Finally, we need to open the footer and change the links. So I'm going to open the footer. The footer here, let me close these, and then I'm going to open the resources and then layouts and then footer. And now let's change here in the footer we have these links. So with these links we need to say double curly braces and then asset, and then JavaScript and then / jQuery and then close the bracket and then double curly braces. With this as well, I'm going to say double curly braces asset, and we are done. This is the last one. Now let me save everything and let me head on over to the browser to test. Now I want you to notice the difference. If I refresh, you will find that the template now is included in my Laravel project. As you can see, it looks amazing. So we have the template, the images, everything looks amazing. Now we have included the first page successfully in our project.